Espinosa.
This is EA Sports PGA Tour coverage coming up next. Today it's live third round coverage of the California Classic. All set to go. We take you to the first hole. Starting to round the turn now. 72 holes, it's a lot of golf. Third round about to get underway.
Yeah, played well through the first 2 days. Very much in contention. But it's still a new day. Long and straight.
That's how you do it. Strong winds have been a factor all day here, Frank. What's the key to scoring low in conditions like this?
Well, sometimes you've almost got to make the ball go to ground. You've just got to keep it out of those high breezes, play away from the trouble. Well, there's a big green, and they're going to use every inch of it.
Well, that is a ball-striking clinic right there. Another dazzling approach shot. Pretty close. See if he can go one better than yesterday when he made par. This putt for birdie. Just singes the edge, Frank.
Yeah, but at least he's burning the edges. You know you're hitting good putts.
So just a formality here. And he makes it for par. Teed up here at the second hole, Frank, this is a short par 4 measuring about 370 yards.
While it mightn't have the yardage, it's certainly made up in strategy by all the bunkering down here, Rich. And it's really 2 bunkers that you've got to, or 2 complexes that you've got. He goes after it like he is here.
Just pulverized that golf ball.
Smoked that one.
Frank couldn't ask for anything more.
Just the lie there, too. It is sitting up like it's teed up.
So on the putting surface and taking a good look now at this birdie putt here at the second. Getting set now over the putt.
Brilliant putt by me.
Great putt. Frank, Pete Dye certainly gives you a variety of holes, and we see that. Granted, 3 par 4s to start, but each one with a different look.
They certainly are, Rich, and it's amazing what one good bunker will do. And the bunker I'm referring to is the one down the left side. It's about 285 yards to carry. It's the sort of bunker that keeps you honest.
He makes a great pass at the golf ball. It's powerful, but it's rhythmic at the same time. .315. All right, Frank, what do you think of this second shot here at the third?
Player gets a big opportunity here. Even though this green is 35 yards deep, it just angles away to the left side. As long as you don't leave the ball out that right side, there's a good chance for a birdie here at 3.
Oh, can't hide the flagstick from that man. Frank going for another birdie here.
Chance to get on a real roll. Comfortably knocks it in.
Frank, this is our first par 3 of the day. The fourth, about 192 yards.
And it's called sandpit. So if you're not on the green, chances are you're getting that lob wedge or sand wedge out. Green is 36 yards deep. Got a nice little sort of hump and hollow roll to it. Mini roller coaster.
This one looks right on point. Just a case of a hole suiting the player's eye. Made the birdie yesterday, and he has a good chance to make another one today. Not a gimme, but well within his range. Frank, this is a player in full flight right now.
It looks too easy right now.
Frank, what'd you say at the top? Die on the left, die on the right. Is this what you were talking about?
Exactly, yeah. The fifth hole here, it's called double trouble. So yeah, there's chances for grief on both sides of this fairway. But if you're long enough, if you can just sneak it past 335, that's where the water runs out. This is reachable.
So if you do sneak it out there, and that would be the longer hitters, you might have what into this green?
Well, you can get home hybrid, maybe even something shorter. But remember, it's called double trouble. Avoid that, maybe double eagle.
Playing his second shot here at the par 5. This is a good-looking shot. That is just an outstanding shot right there. And now a chance for an eagle. 8-foot putt here. Just an amazing display. The records continue to fall. Well, the Architect Pete Dye is known for visual intimidation. We see it at TPC Sawgrass at the Players every year. And you see it right here, Frank, at this 255-yard par 3/6 with water everywhere you look.
Yeah, you could make an argument here that it suits a little bit of a cut, like a Lee Trevino style fade that starts at the left and moves its way to the green, but then that's also moving back towards the water. Conversely, if you try and fly it over that water on the right side with a little bit of a draw, then the green starts to run out on the left side. Have I made it sound hard?
In the hole for birdie. Frank, this is like a big water park here at PGA West. We saw it at the 6th, and here again at the 7th, a challenging par 4, 346 yards.
I've never, ever seen anyone try and drive this green. So it's just a layup. See the bunker down there in the distance? That really is the stop sign. So something that's short of that, but really what I prefer is try and lay up on a nice number. Something that you've got a full shot in, whether that be a 9-iron or an 8-iron or a wedge. You'd like to have a full club in here.
Getting set for another approach. Our featured golfer really looks dialed in at this point.
Yeah, right now this is a great feeling to have as a golfer. Your swing's good, the timing, it's almost like it's just completely natural. You don't have to think. The swing is exactly where you want it to be. So really you're just looking at the flag in front of you.
Well, that's just a tee to green clinic, a seminar on how to do it the right way. Every single green in regulation. He really likes this hole. Made birdie yesterday. Can he do it again today? And he has it.
A good putt redeems all.
Now we're at the 8th hole here at PGA West in La Quinta, California. 559-yard par 5. Frank, what are the options here?
A good tee shot, you can certainly reach this par 5 and 2. There's a crosswalk that comes across in that vicinity of 330 yards. That's sort of the green light area if you can get it down there. Anything short of that, it becomes very much a three-shotter. But if you can get it close to that crosswork that goes there, then certainly this becomes opportunity knocks.
Now the approach shot here on this par 5/8. Good swing, good shot yet again. That was a big, bold strike, and now a chance for a big, bold move. Putt for eagle coming up. Lengthy putt here of 27 feet. Frank, I thought that was in. You couldn't ask for much more than that, except to make it. Settles in over the putt. Continues to amaze. Yet another birdie, and what a day it's been. Frank, the par 4 ninth at 452 yards is all you want.
You could make 5 here every day just by poking it down the left side, but who wants to do that? Force your hand, try and go down the right side. You might make the odd 3, make a few more 4s, but miss it on the right, and that's where you start to make a big number.
Wow, that is a monster drive down there, about 315 yards. Player really needs to be dialed in here. This approach shot is not easy by any stretch here at the ninth. Wow, Frank, he is dialed in.
Yeah, that was just some shot on there. Easy birdie.
Eyeing this putt for a birdie. Has it. That's birdie. Rich Lerner with Frank Nobilo for EA Sports. We're at the Career Builder Challenge, early season action. Hole number 10 as we get going on the backside. And Frank, if you're hitting it low and left or you're hitting it high and right, you can make some big numbers out here. A lot of water.
Well, you certainly can, especially for those people that have to tee off the 10th, their first tee shot of the day. Somehow sneak it down the left side. 300 yards to get past all those bunkers down the right. I don't know if you want to do that with a cold start. But the further that you can get down this hole, obviously that second shot becomes a little shorter, and you'd like to go in with a short club here. There's a wall, like, I don't know, like the Great Wall of China down that left side of this green.
Well, that's how you play the game, right there. Not a problem from there, right in the middle. Frank, how about this hole, the par 5 11th? Long one.
Oh, it is. And, you know, anything over 600 yards, only the longest it is the Bubba Watsons, the Dustin Johnsons of the world. The other ones that can get home on a hole like this. For the other ones, even those bunkers down the left side are sort of in play. You at least have to give them a cursory look off the tee. Nothing wrong with a hole, the par 5 that you can't reach. You still play it as a 3-shotter. And in some respects, you get rewarded for laying up here because that water that comes in on the left-hand side, that's not going to be in play.
Frank, this is a position where a player is absolutely licking his chops here. Good chance to make a birdie.
Yeah, this is when this game just looks like fun. Bunkers don't seem to be in play. The only thing you're really looking at right now is just the flag.
Appears to be what they call a commercial play. Very solid. Early part of this back nine and a good approach shot. And now we'll have this for birdie. Birdie here yesterday, trying to do it again today. Came to the putt excited to make birdie. Now, settle for par.
Yeah, a little change in the attitude right now. When you've let one go, you've got to really knuckle down there and make sure you don't drop a shot. It's important this one goes in.
That's a nice confidence builder right there. You make those for par, and you keep things steady. Frank, Pete Dye always gets a player thinking what might be going through a player's mind right here.
You're going to play it as a layup. You know, that's a given. It's just what distance you want. And for every distance you're going to hit it off the tee, Pete Dye gives you a different challenge. If you lay it all the way back, obviously you've got the widest field. Then you've got the longer second shot. Get a little closer, it starts to shrink up, shrink up, shrink up. So it's how much do you want to bite off?
Club has been pulled, ready for the second shot now at the par 4 12th. Put a birdie on the card here yesterday, don't forget. Getting set now over the putt.
Great sense of speed in that. You know you can make those, but that one right in the middle.
And now we're at the par 3 13th hole, 214 yards. Oh, look out. This could be wet, Frank.
It's heading towards the hazard.
Thank goodness, Frank, back on dry land here.
As long as this one avoids it.
Now on to his third shot after the last one went into the water. Missed that one. And it is going towards the rough. Getting set for this next shot from the rough. What does the player need to be careful of here, Frank?
Well, this is where we're going to see exactly how good they are because, you know, that's not exactly the best lie, but it's sort of doable if you know what you're doing. If you hit enough shots, every now and again, one's going to go in.
Crazy, crazy game. Well, Frank, we came off a hole, the short par 4 12th, where players no doubt were thinking about making birdie. Here, it's a different story. Why?
It is. Well, 13's always going to be unlucky for some. There's so much water down there on that left side. And the way it sort of laps up to the wooden bulkhead, it looks anything other than a straight shot. And this is where you have to mentally move the flag. You've got to push that flag in your mind's eye to the right side of the green and say, I do not want to go left of that.
Moving into this second shot here at hole number 14.
Oh, solid strike right in the heart of the green.
Well, that is an exceptional shot on the green and in position for a birdie.
Yeah, it's a formality now.
This hole's been good to him. Birdie yesterday and trying for another one today. And that's a birdie. Now at the 15th, par 4, 468 yards. It is nicknamed Turning Home as we are making our way towards the close of this round.
Oh, if this is up, it's good.
He has given this one the full treatment. Perfect release through the ball, and this shot is on the fairway, over 300 yards. Frank, really good chance from this position to make a birdie.
Yeah, really the only thing he's looking at right now is the flag. This is a green light special.
Appears to be tracking well. Can't hide the flagstick from that man. Just needs to keep it steady here over the putt. Doing what needs to be done. You need to make them from that distance. This is the second par 5 at PGA West of 600 or more yards. The 16th is a pretty good test.
Long and straight.
That's how you do it. How good has the swing tempo been?
Has not lost it since the first hole, Rich. I think that's been the key to the round. Started with that rhythm, even though the winds were out there. The winds haven't abated, and neither has that rhythm.
Crucial eagle attempt on the way. And it's a long way to the hole from here. Never easy. Very well done. Almost made it.
Yeah, there'll be no stress for the next one.
This is for his birdie. Well, well, well. Here we are at the famous Alcatraz. This one doesn't look good.
There's water over there.
Wow, lucky break right there, Frank.
Well, that's what everyone else is going to say, except him.
Birdie putt coming up. Had a par on this hole yesterday. Just an amazing display. The records continue to fall. One great hole after another here at PGA West. The finishing hole, no exception. Frank, what can we expect here?
Great finishing hole. It's amazing. If you took the 3 bunkers we're first going to see down the right side, this would almost be a nothing hole. Because they're perfectly situated here, they really shrink up that driving area down the left side. And this is just a reward for a great swing, a great strike, a great shot.
Frank, this approach shot seems pretty straightforward. Just don't hit it left.
Yeah, it's a tough second shot. It's that visual. Once again, you've got that green that's angled to the left. But once again, like a few holes out here, you do not have to hit directly at this flag. You are allowed to move that flag mentally 15, even 20 feet to the right. There's nothing wrong with that. Should be safely on deck.
Wow, Frank, he is dialed in.
Yeah, that was just some shot on that. Easy birdie.
Settles in over the putt. Continues to amaze. Yet another birdie, and what a day it's been. Frank, in golf, there's nothing quite like the final round of a hotly contested championship, and this one could be a doozy.
And there's nothing quite like that leaderboard I'm looking at right now. We are going to have some amazing golf. This one is going to have to be won.
Shout out to Naomi Osaka's tennis match today on August 31st, 2019 versus the 15-year-old female in tennis right now, Coco. And shout out to their match in the 2019 Tennis US Open today. It's going to be exciting. And I think Naomi Osaka's going to win too. But also shout out to Zendaya Coleman's birthday. Also, shout out to Zendaya Coleman's birthday tomorrow on September 1st, 2019. And shout out to NFL, the 100th season of the NFL starting next week on September 5th, 2019 for the 2019-2020 season. And shout out to NBA 2K 2020 coming out next week on, in what, 7 days? Or 6 days. 1 to 2 on September 6th, 2019. Yeah, with all that being said, did we see Naruto? Oh yeah, and shout out to Supergirl. 15 of Supergirl started on September. I must have September 6th. October 6th, 2019. Shout out to the 15 of Supergirl. Starting on October 6th, 2019. So that's it. CBC Naruto. Over and out.